Our region has seen drought-like conditions for the past few months that actually started a little bit last year where we had a rainfall deficit going on. Last year, 2023, we saw a deficit over the summer of about 7.81 inches of rain. This summer, we saw a deficit of 11.33. Athens overall has seen an annual precipitation of about 39.58 inches. From January 1st to October 1st, as of 2024, our precipitation rates have gone down to about 26.17 inches. That's a pretty big deficit, and that's really what's causing this drought in our area. So drought is just a period of time where we see very, very low rainfall. So very, very straightforward, but some indicators of drought can include dry soil, a lack of rainfall, which is a more obvious one, but also looking at our groundwater. So especially in Southeast Ohio, we see a lot of people who have wells as far as their source of water for their homes. So you may see a decrease in your well water, as well as ponds, dried up creeks, and lower reservoir water areas. Droughts throughout the country have different classifications as given by the U.S. Drought Monitor System. D0, abnormally dry. D1 is a moderate drought. D2, severe drought. D3 is an extreme drought. A D4 is an exceptional drought. We have seen D3 and D4 drought conditions for the past couple of months. An event like this, fortunately for us, is just weather, which means that we're not expecting any long-term events from this. When we talk about the weather, that's talking about the day-to-day or even maybe a week-long period. So over the summer, you may have a rainstorm one day or you may have sunny skies another day. So when we talk about climate, we're talking about multiple years of data. So your climate's going to be a long-term effect and your weather is short-term. Now with the drought, even though it is more of a long-term thing where we can have it for a couple months, even years at a time, this still doesn't define the climate of Ohio. And in fact, this drought that we're seeing is mainly caused by a series of high-pressure systems moving throughout the area. So it's a lot more weather-related, a lot more of what we call synoptic weather, and that's sort of large-scale weather patterns. And when you have that high pressure, it moves a lot of your other weather, such as your cold fronts, or your warm fronts, or any sort of system that can bring up moisture into the area, and it pushes those out of the way. And along with high pressure, you often see clear skies, and that helps with a lot of evaporation. So when you have warm conditions like we saw over the summer, we had a couple 90-degree weeks, and with that lack of rain and that really dominating high pressure, we can really chalk up a lot of what we saw to just being a weather system that we're going to continue to see through this fall. To get out of this drought, we're going to need about 9 to 12 inches of rain over a 4-week period. Now that's just unrealistic for what we expect to see. So what we're actually hoping to see is sort of a steady rainfall over the next couple of months to slowly replenish that groundwater. Because if we see a lot of rain over a very short period of time, that actually doesn't give the ground a lot of chance to absorb the water and creates a lot of runoff. So we want to see a steady rainfall over the course of a few days, a little bit of a break to let the ground kind of settle down a little bit. Then the next couple of days, some more rainfall. But for the most part, we're going to need a lot of rain over the next couple of months to even get our drought levels back to a D1 or even a D2.